Good morning, everyone. I'm back to do another quick video. I'm in my car enjoying a nice warm coffee at the water's edge here in my little town, and just felt like I needed some fresh air, and I got a very strong pull to pull some cards. So I don't know what the message is yet. I've pulled two different sets. This card here was the first one to fall out. This was at the bottom of the deck here, and then I have some cards on my right hand side, but they do want me to start excuse me, with the cards directly in front of me here. So if you hear my throat chakra, for those who are going to listen to this video, at any point in time you'll receive a beautiful throat chakra clearing that's emanating. The healing is coming from the heart chakra. So for those of you who are tuning in, if you're open to receiving, then please set the intention for that, and it will assist the energy emanating through my voice, through my energy fields, and through these messages will assist. And they're saying with our teams, our spiritual guides as well, and the healers that work with us will also assist with transmitting the energy over to you, okay? Yeah, definitely. Okay, so the message is starting to come in. So it's going to assist with balancing out whatever imbalances remain within your chakra systems that have you feeling a little bit guarded in relation to a person, place, or thing, a situation, okay, if it's not a person, where communication's needed in order to move you forward in the direction that you want, in the direction that brings you comfort, joy. It's pertaining to love mostly is what I'm hearing here. So, you know, just know that you, and if you're inquiring about another person, you're both very open to each other. The feelings are flowing between each other very beautifully. It's just that I feel like there's still some communication that's needed for you to talk about how you truly feel. You might already know, you might feel it, you might see it in the eyes through the interactions, but I have a sense the words have not been spoken, and for some reason that is required in order to finalize the manifestation. Which brings me to the messages here, right? So there's that beautiful manifestation with that Ace of Pentacles there. And this is a gift from the divine, and they're keeping it safe. So don't worry if you haven't had an opportunity to have that conversation yet. It will be held here beautifully by the divine, and once you're ready to have it, they'll open it up to you, and then it'll come in, okay? So what you've been working on, though, is an opportunity to balance things out. So you might have had some things in your life that required some attention for balancing, or the other person, or both of you. You know, I feel like you're both working simultaneously. I feel like you're both working extremely hard in order to be able to get to this point, because you really do want to come forward and share lighthearted energy in order to be able to share the truths here from within. And this is the fight here. Do you see? There's resistance here. So I'm just providing a clearing here for us, because this person is ready to come forward, but they're facing some difficulties here. And the divine has so see how the divine is at the front and at the back here at the front. So they've got both ends covered, so you're okay. You're moving in the right direction. You've worked really hard. The fruits of your labor are going to shine brightly. You'll see, you know, once you do finally speak to one another. It'll be good. I sense for some of you, you might have really tricky situations where you might have to have conversations with more than one person, and that you will be afforded that opportunity as well if you do need to speak to more than one person, okay? This person's very shy, and they're waiting patiently to be given the okay. And the divine's in charge here, so the divine will nudge them a little bit to move ahead when it's the right time. still providing a clearing here, guys. The energy is so strong. The bottom parts of your field is protected because you've balanced things out. So the lower chakras are nicely balanced. Okay. And that took a long time. Took a long time. But you did it. You should be very proud. I'm just going to cut the deck here. Yeah, see here. And you're holding steady as that Queen of Swords. You're so smart. You're so intelligent. You are holding that information within and you're keeping it safe until you can share it with the person or the people that you need to share it with. And I feel like you're ready to face as well any challenges that are going to try and kind of create issues here. They might have already tried and failed. Okay, but if there's anything you haven't faced yet, you're going to be you're perfectly aligned to be able to face it with ease. There's not going to be any issues in doing that. Okay, and I feel like it's a reconciliation that's at hand here. So this person is ready to leave whatever needs to be left behind to fight to bring you this truth. Maybe they're fighting within as well for to face their own truth. Okay, now I'm channeling, I feel, for another group of people where this other person, before they can come forward, they need to connect with the truth from within, because I feel like they've been resisting or denying themselves the truth in terms of love and what it is that means, or sorry, what it is that's important to them, what it is that truly makes them happy. I think they've convinced themselves of all sorts of things in order to avoid the truth that's in the heart. And it's a past love here, past connection. So this is somebody, this is another group that I just started channeling for there. Somebody you probably already had a relationship with at some point, okay? And I have a feeling, and I can pick up very heavy energy that things ended horribly in that you were very wounded, both of you. And I don't feel like you had a chance to really talk it through or really understood what happened at the time, and probably still don't have those answers. And I don't sense this person even wants to go there, talk about it. But I mean, it's not something you can put your head in the sand about. It doesn't go away. Okay. So this feels very heavy, this person here, the second group. And I'm so sorry for those of you who are going through that. I know that's really, really hard when you're dealing with situations like this. And, you know, viewer, if this is you and this is the other person, very oftentimes, you know, it's trauma related and it's based on past wounds and it's all about this person. And I know that it's not nice to be on the receiving end of that. I often say hurt people. We all have hurts within, and we have to be very careful and mindful that we don't emanate that out or project that out to other people. That's why we have to go within and do our work, so that we are responsible to ourselves, and then that'll emanate into the outer world as well with other people and other relationships. We all have responsibilities to be happy and healthy. You hear my throat chakra? Because I have ventured into, you know, doing some more past like childhood healing for myself, some new things that surfaced, and it's an ongoing journey. I don't think it ever really ends. I think that when we're ready to face something new, it will surface, and our responsibility is to look at that. You have a choice not to. You know, of course, everybody has choices. Nobody's forced into anything, but definitely there'll be a cause and effect, right? So if you choose not to, then things will shift in the way that it needs to. So this is really, really hard. So if you've tried to move on, and this person, the second group here, and this person that is refusing to face their things, you know, chooses not to come forward, I trust here, because this person here feels very strong. For those of you that you feel that you resonate with this archetype that I've described here, or person that I've described, just know that you'll have other options. You probably already have other options, and just know that you will make the best decision for yourself, because a Queen of Swords and her power is extremely intelligent, very articulate, can assess situations very clearly. And not saying it's easy, But you have the skills. That's what I was saying. You have the skills to get there. You'll be okay. And I feel like you carry a lot of compassion for this person that's really struggling here. And you understand at a very deep level that this is really with them. And I feel like you've left it with them and you've carried, and you're prepared to carry yourself forward. Sorry, I hear a beautiful bird. I'm just going to pause here and try and see what it is. 1 second. Because there are eagles that have a nest around here, and it does sound like it's the eagle. 1 sec. I can't see anything, but I've left the windows of my car open in case we hear them again. They're beautiful. All right. I don't know if there's other messages here for us. Let's see. Yeah, you're ready, viewer, to expose yourself and to really be open and share your heart's, what's in your heart and your dreams, and you'll have all of these things come true. You're emanating that energy out so beautifully that the universe is responding. And you're at the end here. Look. Oh, look, Ace of Cups. Yeah. Oh, okay, I'm getting another message for this person that's struggling. I feel like they're ready. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. They don't want to hold it in either. And they're impressed by your, I heard the word stamina, but I feel what that means is that you've stuck it through. You've been there this entire time. Even if you gave this person distance, somehow they felt your love, your energy, your healing, your beautiful, positive thoughts, even all the difficult thoughts you had. They understood that it was okay for you to feel all those things because you had every right to. And I feel like this person is very mature, but they're very stubborn, but they're ready. They're ready to face this because they know it's the love of a lifetime. And if they don't, they risk losing it. This is the crossroads here with this World card. And I know it's not the Two of Wands, but very often the world is the end of the road, right? So you do have a choice, and this person knows that they're faced with a potential brand new beginning here. So they have big decisions to make in the next little while. And I feel like the planetary system's probably set up as such that will allow for these big changes to occur if people are ready. I don't know what goes on up there. I'm always guided not to focus on that because intuitively I just follow my guidance all the time. So it can be very distracting, and my guides want me to stay focused with me and being planted kind of on this earth plane as much as possible. So that's just for me though, okay? But certainly if you are into that and you know what's happening, I'm sure it will assist you with achieving whatever goals you've set here. I feel like it's the right time right now to manifest this. So, okay. This gentleman here wants you to know that he's working on becoming stronger. He feels strong enough right now. He's just at a heart space, is a little bit shy and nervous to open up about these things. And because he has never really done this work before, he's never faced this part of himself before, it's been very hard. But you have been a solid rock for him, and that he has always felt your love and support, and just know he's very grateful. He's very, very grateful. And I feel it's imminent, like it's imminent. Sorry, it's coming. I heard tonight. Oh yeah, see that card? I wanted to put it up straight, but it was leaning forward like that. He is definitely not ready to walk away from you or from this potential relationship here. This comeback. They want me to leave the cards like this because it's, yeah, ready to leave all this behind. And there's that cup. There's that cup. I feel like this is the cup you've showed him. And see, there's a little piece of the second cup they're showing. You know, he's hiding it, but the truth is going to be exposed here. Maybe tonight. Very, very soon. Because he's not going to reject. He's not rejecting the love for himself. What that means is he's not rejecting the love. Sorry, he's not wanting anymore to reject the love from entering his life, from receiving it from you, in the way that you show love. He's ready to let it in again, is what I'm hearing. Wow, that's fantastic. And if you have more than one suitor, you're going to have to make a decision. And it might be a difficult one to make, but certainly it's yours to make, you know. And I wouldn't rush through it. I would hear everybody out that's involved and make the best choice for you, you know. And I know you'll handle it beautifully here. You're very soft-spoken, viewer. You're very kind, but you can be very assertive at the same time. It's a beautiful blend of both energies. And very, very stable. And this person feels very secure knowing that you present this way. This person feels good knowing that you are very sure of yourself and that you are confident and can speak your mind. And he values this, and it's impressive to him. And he feels you're so intelligent, intellectual. And there is nobody else that he's ever met that he feels is an intellectual, that is intellectually compatible, is what I'm hearing. So he can talk to you in a way that he can't talk to other people. The things you talk about are things that he doesn't talk about with other people. And he values that. And he's scared that he'll live his life, the rest of his life, without this support in his life. Because he does feel you slipping away. A part of him knows that you have other options and that you're considering other people. And that's okay. There's nothing, he's not upset about that. He understands why you've had to do this, because this person's been in this energy for a very long time. But there's a very old respect and love here. And I sense that even if you don't choose this person, the second one I channeled, you'll still be friends. You'll have, because the respect is deep, so you'll be able to establish very healthy boundaries and maybe become friends or maintain a connection for supports. If you work together, you'll continue to support each other in a work relationship, or, you know, you might connect from time to time if it's outside of work, about work, or friendship or life, you know. But it's somebody that definitely he doesn't want to lose you in any capacity. So it's basically right now trying to determine, well, it's not that he doesn't want you as a romantic partner. He does. It's just I just don't know if he's going to be able to step into the energy to share that with you. He might. But again, it's different for everyone, right? So we don't know what each individual person will end up doing, because everybody has free will. But I hope that this assists everyone in being able to move forward in the ways that they need to. It's really important. So I just want to assist with the clearing here and create a bridge. This is the opportunity to create a bridge for this person to get back to you, to find his way back to you, should he choose to, okay? This is just, we're creating the path and the timeline with the energetic field, okay? Oh, yours dream come true, I just heard. Oh, guys, this is so, my heart goes out to this person. It's very, very difficult. So selenite, sodalite, and ocean jasper. Those are the 3 crystals on the board here. He wishes, this person, the second one, wishes he would have heeded the warnings that you gave before. He wishes he would have come forward sooner, because he knows he's in competition with other people and he doesn't like it. And part of him was wounded at some time around that. But he can't change the past, and he knows that. So he, you know, sat there for a while to lick his wounds, you know, and he's got some tough decisions to make in the weeks to come, in the years to come, you know, ahead. Because the decisions you make right now are going to affect the next few years. All right, so for some, they've made their decisions, so I can feel the collapse of the old timeline. So we're just going to hold space to make sure that those people can get to where they need to go without any interference or problems. I guess it's funny. I was explaining this to somebody the other day about I feel that sometimes my role is to act as a block with my light to allow people to move ahead, and I prevent that interfering energy from coming forward, or following or doing whatever it was intended to do. Okay. So that's good. It's my honor to be of service always. And I'm wishing all of you the very best. And, place your hands over your heart chakra and your solar plexus right now and just receive the beautiful energies that are emanating from these crystals here. Your guides will assist in grounding you and clearing those lower chakras. And you'll receive a new upliftment here of codes. The codes were kind of dormant in your field. So what I'm seeing is as you receive these energies and these codes and this light here, it'll help gently activate those codes because you're ready. And it'll assist with giving you strength and courage to step into this new energy that you need to face. It's going to be hard because, there's a lot of hurt feelings from the past and these things might surface again, but you have all the tools to deal with it this time. And there's tremendous love for each other, either group. Now I'm channeling for both groups, okay? Because both groups have similarities of needing to have this conversation. So if it's a new partner you've met recently and you just haven't had the talk, that's okay. It's still the same energy, right? That it's still very nerve-wracking and it can be overwhelming, especially if you're carrying past wounds from past relationships, and that's what's making you feel scared and nervous to start to feel deep feelings for somebody again, and know that you're faced with the potential of being vulnerable and opening yourself up to another relationship after a very long time. I know how hard that is. It's not easy, and I would say go at your own pace. Be honest about how you feel so the other person can understand what you've been through, and it's not up to anyone else to fix us, to heal us, certainly not, but it will lend itself nicely for them to understand at least why you may be apprehensive or nervous. And it's about speaking up in terms of your needs, okay, and what you need. If you have a hard time trusting, articulate that. And if you understand what your love language is, it's sometimes nice to identify that to the other person, okay? Because everyone's love language is different. So if one person feels like there's only one way of communicating like that, it's not really like that, as we know. So Chapman, right? His book is very powerful. So love language, the 5 love languages. Sorry, and I'm hearing the power of love. So I don't know if that's a different book, but if you haven't read it, you might want to take a look at it before you enter into these conversations. But he breaks it down nicely in terms of different ways that people communicate and show love and talk about it. All right, so we're just going to do a big clearing here for everyone in the collective as a whole, because we are all together in this and supporting each other moving forward. I feel everyone's energy kind of moving forward, and we're all moving forward together. So that's really nice to see and feel. And some of us are already on that path and already in these situations. So this will assist in keeping that process safe for you if you're already in it. Continue to do your hard work and you'll get there. All right. So on that note, everyone, I'm wishing you so much love and take care. We'll chat soon.